Hi, this is Eric from Longbox Review at longboxreview.wordpress.com, and this is The Gutters. What is The Gutters, you may ask? Well, as any comic reader should know, the gutters are those spaces in between the panels on the page and can be used quite effectively to continue the story on or to skip time. But there's always something going on in the gutters that you aren't actually seeing. Now, you may fill in that information for the story that you're reading, but you're not really seeing it. And Scott McCloud talks about this to great effect in one of his books. I think it's Understanding Comics. Anyway, so I thought I would do something a little different with the podcast, and I would try these little audio snippets that I'm calling The Gutters. It's these audio recordings that I'll do that are between the usual episodes. And these are intended to be short little clips of thoughts and ideas and just general musings that I wanted to put out there. Now, they may be comic book related, they may not be. They may cross fandom, if you will. So I'll talk about some other things that I happen to like. Or, it just may be some personal things that I throw out there. And I want to apologize in advance in case the sound isn't that great, because I plan on recording these as I'm driving to work on my iPhone using the microphone headphone set that comes with it. We'll see how that goes. I wanted to thank a few people for kind of inspiring me to do this. First of all is my good friend and usual podcast co-host Travis, who does a video blog at youtube.com/oddfellowsthoughts, and specifically he does postings, these weekly videos called What the Feud, where he talks about his week in comics, and sometimes he'll throw out little news bits or just observations, kind of like what I plan to do here to some degree. And I really like those, so I'm trying not to copy him outright, but he's inspired me to do this. And also, there's a few other people who are doing either really short personal posts, audio posts. One of those, of course, is Peter Rios from the Daily Rios. He had his daily podcast last year, and he would post just about anything you could imagine, and I thought that was really cool. Let's see, there's a couple other people. Bruce from the Comic Cast podcast, who does his On the Fly podcasts, which, again, usually are really short, and he intersperses personal stuff with comic book-related stuff. And finally, Ryan Sainio at, I think it's ryansainio.com. He does the Sainio Cast, and he'll release, I think it's a weekly show, where he talks just about anything he wants. His life, his relationships, Magic the Gathering, comics, movies, whatever. So I owe a lot to these guys for kind of showing me that I could do something along these lines. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this. What follows is the first episode of The Gutters, and I'm calling it Dreams of Flying. So sometimes I have these awesome dreams. I dream that I am flying, kind of like that Astro City issue where the guy, the Superman analog, whose name I'm forgetting at the moment, dreams about flying, even though he does it all the time. But in his dream, he's flying without any care, without any responsibility. And the way that the story is told by Kurt Busiek and Brent Anderson just conveys a sense of wonder and joy. And that's what I feel when I have these dreams. And usually my dreams involve me flying, yes, but usually it's not an easy thing. It's something that I have to concentrate on. So when I'm flying, I in my dream, I'm conscious of this. I really have to concentrate on keeping afloat and moving in the direction that I want to. Otherwise, I kind of float back down to the ground like a balloon that's deflating. And I'm also unable to fly really high distances. And I don't know if that's just a subconscious thing because I don't particularly care for heights. But yeah, I'm only about maybe 6 or 8 feet off the ground at any one time. But when I have these dreams and then I wake up, I experience that sense of joy, pure happiness. And I covet those dreams. I don't have them very often, but when I do, it's wonderful. And I wonder, I know other people have flying dreams, but I wonder, is there a Jungian connection between all of our dreams of flight, or is everybody's dream of flight as individual as the person that dreams it? So I'd be really curious to know what your dreams of flight are like. Let me know. You can email me at longboxreview@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.